Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a knitting podcast because I haven't done one in forever. So today is going to be a knitting podcast. So for those of you who don't remember or don't watch earlier in my channel, this channel was originally created so that I could make knitting podcasts. Or visual podcasts, whatever you want to call them. So I did just that, and I haven't made one in like a year. So I'm gonna make another one, and trust me, from the last one that I made to this one, I haven't really made anything. So let's just get into it. In my earlier videos, I didn't really have sort of any structure. I tried to intend to use structure, and it didn't really work out very well. But this video, I'm going to use structure because I need it. So first off, I think in what I tried to do, if I have my book, which I don't have my book here, I think it was Shout to the Cows, which was the announcements. I don't have any announcements besides I am a terrible person. I haven't really gotten anything except I did get one thing. Oh my gosh, I went to Hobby Lobby the other day and they had a lot of good pattern yarns and I was like, I want these. But I didn't want to buy any because if you don't know, I have a bearded dragon now and I have to forward for my bearded dragon. And not my knitting pleasures. So anyway, so I did get a pair. They started selling Knitter's Pride and interchangeable needles. Thank God, because they need them, and so I bought a pair because I'm like, you know what, this works, I need it. So let me try to find them really quick. I found them. I don't know if the coils are going to be in here or not, or if they're over there. I didn't really plan this out too well. See, I have another pair. It's a mess. So I bought these, which, nope, these aren't them. Hold on. Nope. Hold on one second. Oh. You know why I can't find them? It's because they're on one of my projects. Oh, good lord. Okay. So, let me redo that. So, first off, when I first bought interchangeable needles, I bought a set of 3, which is this one, and a third one, which are on the needles currently. And let me just... I am a mess right now. I was also re-watching some of my old YouTube knitting things because I'm like, how bad was I? I'm pretty bad. But also, I really want my long hair back. Like, I'm so mad that I cut my hair. I'm never cutting my hair again unless it's like a trim because I love my long hair. Anyway, so the set of 3 that I got were size 4 milliliters, 3.50 milliliters, and 3.75 milliliters. And the 4 milliliters are on the needles right now. And then I bought a just a singular pair of interchangeable needles, and they were size 6, US size 6, which is 4 milliliters, which is on this one as well. Because I couldn't figure out if it was US size 8s or US size 6s that I use for my socks. And I thought it was US size 8s, but I'm like, that's too big. So I think maybe I don't. I don't know. Anyway, so I bought new needles and that's about it. I haven't really done anything else. I have been spinning a lot more. I really want a spinning wheel. I have a spinning wheel that I want, but it's $850. Yeah, I'm gonna be saving up for that. I could take the money out of savings right now and buy it, but I'm like, I don't have anywhere to put it in my bedroom. I don't. And it's big. But I guess when I move or move out or get an apartment with somebody, I will buy it. But I really want it. That's my life dream currently. So that's it for Shout to the Cows. In the alfalfa field, there are certain things that are still in the alfalfa field that I have never continued knitting on. So let's get to that one. So probably the most oldest one, which you guys probably remember, that has probably been in every episode that I've talked about, are my tweed socks. My tweed socks are still in the toes section. Oh my lordy. Yeah, I haven't really gotten very far on these. I think it's also because of needles. I have learned that metal needles hurt the hands more than wooden ones. So, but I've told myself, and I've told myself I can't buy any more yarn until I use up and finish my projects right now, because it is a mess. So my tweed socks are still in the toes area because I am trying to work through other stuff. So that's the oldest one. Second oldest one, which I don't even know what I was trying to do when I first started it, is, I assume it was a shawl. It is trying to be a shawl, maybe. I know it's from the Century Stitches knitting book, and I bought 2 skeins of this lace size yarn. Regretting it now because I don't know what to do with it. But I remember I started doing, let me just try to find it really quick. Oh, I did get, hold on, I gotta show you a new book I got. For my birthday, I saw it in a museum. Long story. Anyway, let me try to find this one, Anna's Cloud. I was trying to do Anna's Cloud. This one. Trying to do that one. Trying. It looks really cool. I think it would be useful. I think it would be really interesting. So, trying to work on that. I know I printed off the instruction or photocopied the instructions somewhere, but I've lost them. So that's currently what I'm doing. I will show you. Actually, I messed up the sections. Shout to the Cows is just announcements, and new machineries, new stuff. Anyway, we're still in the alfalfa field. So that's what I was trying to do with this one. Still trying to do it. This one's gonna take a while. That's why it's still on the needles. Still in the alfalfa field. I find this bag interesting because I see 2 things. I see birds and I also see pandas. Like from here you see birds, but from here you see pandas. Like here's a nose, here's an eye, here's the arms, and the ear. Anyway, it's just me. The second longest thing, third longest thing that's been on the needles, I guess would be this, next to my mitered square collection, which I am not going to pull out because it's buried under things. But my, I don't know why I don't crochet on this more, because it's easy. Where did the needle go for this? I don't know. Where'd it go? Well, I'm showing it to you as I do it, so that's good. I haven't worked on this for a while. I think it's stuck in my thing. I'll be right back. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I used either the purple or the blue one, an F or a G, and I can't remember which one I did. I think I did a G. It was an H. I think it was a G. I might just start crocheting on it as I talk about it. I have a lot more yarn to use up. It keeps you warm as you crochet on it. Oh my gosh. I forgot I was doing double crochet. Oops. I just get bored very easily with projects that I can't see visual progress with. And so this blanket was one of the biggest things because I'm like, I'm crocheting. I don't see very much improvement at all. It's like killing me, and it's all granny square. It's all like easy stuff and whatnot. So I don't know why I just got so upset at it that I just stopped crocheting on it. And it's not like knitting. For knitting, I can TV knit, which means I can, like if I was knitting right now, I would be looking at you guys, but I can't crochet and not look at it at the same time. I've tried teaching myself to do it, but I can't because there's just so many areas where easy errors could occur. So I can't TV crochet. I know others can TV crochet, but I can't. And I'm like, I can't do that. So I guess this could be car ride crocheting, or sometimes I would do Sunday school and I would bring this out and I would just sit and just listen to the Sunday school thing, and I can't talk, and crochet, and it worked, but I kind of got bored of doing that after a while. So it's just a mess. So that's still in the works. I'm still using up yarn. It's long. It's being worked on. Excuse me. Sorry, I ate sausage earlier. And I'm burping now. So that's the second, fourth longest thing, third longest thing. I don't know what to do next. You guys seen this before. Again, like the tweed socks, these have not gone anywhere. Like, I tried making up my own pattern with it, just like a 1x1 twist, and I like doing it. It just, number one, is very low on my to finish list, and it requires a little bit more concentration than regular socks. And so the next project that I'm working on, there's two of them. I kind of started them at the same time. Oh wait, no, sorry, we're talking about the other thing. 3 more projects left, sort of. This one, I told you guys, I made a shawl and I got mad that it was taking too long and I just stopped doing it. But this one, I'm doing again, and it hasn't gone very far. But I want to actually make this a decent length. And this one's a really simple one. I could TV knit with this, but I've not been in the mood for knitting for a long time. It's kind of like when you're writing and you get writer's block. Sometimes I get knitting block where I just don't want to knit. So that happened. And then there was another one. Where's the other project? Oh, it's right there. I also got a new chair too, and I really hate it. My brother stole my other chair from me. And I need a new one because this one's too heavy and pokey. Ugh, and hard. This one I'm trying to finish for a friend of mine, coworker, who's kind of being persistent about it. Coral socks. I've talked to you guys about them before. These knitting needles are size 4s, so I guess it is true. So I'm good with that, but I'm still working on them. She has size 8 feet, and I have size 7.5 to size 8 feet. It just depends on the shoe. So I'm finding them a little bit more complicated. Like I told you, my thing with shoe sizes, finding them a little bit more complicated to deal with. And I made the toe a little bit too small. So that's kind of being worked on. It's kind of a mess though. I'm thinking about how I would edit this video, because I didn't edit my other videos before. So I'm like, oh, this will be new. It'll be nice too. The last project that I am working on are these socks. I don't even know how long these socks have been worked on. I like these. They're a little bit brighter than what they're showing on camera. So I turn the heel. I just have the leg and the cuff to do. Why can't I finish them? I don't know. I guess I could TV knit them, but I don't want to. I did switch the needles recently because they were metal before, which was why I was not knitting on them as fast, because again, I found out wooden needles are so much nicer than metal needles. So I switched the needles out, and I guess I just really haven't had time to work on them, but they would be easy TV knitting and whatnot. So that's it for in the alfalfa field. I haven't rolled any hay bales. Once I do, I will update you. But I did get new machinery, and I will show you them once I come to a stopping point. So this is, besides the needles, I forgot that new machinery is new items. But anyway, I got this book. I saw it, and I thought it would really be cool. And I haven't knit anything from it. I've looked at stuff that I thought would be really cool. Like there's a shawl, there's a scarf, there's bags, there's mittens. Y'all know I love good fingerless mittens. And I just like the aestheticness of these models as well. They're really pretty. And they model so well. I'm gonna try to, like this stuff. I don't know who's calling at 6 o'clock at night. There's a half sweater. Tension. Okay. Oof. There's a beret, scarf. I'm trying to find a thing that's cool. Jeez, I'm not doing that again. Oof. There's mittens. These mittens, y'all. Ugh. Look how cozy they look. I want mittens like that. I don't want to make that pattern, but knitting and double knitting. It doesn't say what type of yarn it is. I have all the needles. I have 3.25, 4, and 6. Are the needles used? Technically, I could just make my own, judging from the pattern. Sorry. I haven't really looked at this. Sorry. So that's what I got. Nice, good book. Oh, my octopus. I haven't showed you my octopus. I know I said in the last one that I forgot to show you my octopus. Let me show you my octopus. Granted, I haven't like sewn on the eyes yet, but just bear with me. So my friend saw this octopus, which I got at, I think it was AnimeCon a year ago, and he is adorable, okay? She saw this, and she wanted one, and I'm like, well, you know what? I can make you one. She's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. So I made her one. It wasn't exactly the size. It was a little bit bigger, but she was fine with it. So when I graduated in June, her sister saw it, and she was like, oh, it's so adorable. And she was kind of obsessed about it. I'm like, do you want one? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'll make you one. So I made her one out of blue and white yarn. And this is hers. The legs are not the best. I had a lot of trouble with the legs, and I still need to make the hair. But this is her octopus. The eyes I still need to sew on, but I've pinned them where I want them. Her octopus is pretty big. So this is hers, and she said to give it to her whenever I go back to Maryland. Because I'm like, it's pretty big. It's the size of my head. Here, let me get a thumbnail. That is one thing that I made. And even then, I still haven't finished it. Ugh. I once had a pine tree in here. I was trying to make a bonsai, and I'm finding its needles everywhere, and they hurt. Let me tell you. So that's kind of it. And then lastly, I don't know where everything went. But again, the same people who I got that socks from. It's probably in here. Hold on a minute. Friends from church. They bought stuff from Goodwill, and in a bag they got a bunch of knitting stuff. That was the same people who in the previous episodes with those socks that I never finished. They got some more stuff with more knitting stuff in it, and it's in pieces, like that shawl as well. And I never finished the shawl. And so it's a series of this patterned block, just a bunch of those patterns just arranged differently. And I don't exactly know what it's supposed to be. Oh my god, I have a headache now. Ugh, I can't even see it. It's so big. So like as you can see, it's the same pattern, just different orientation of these squares. And so I was thinking, oh my gosh, I have to finish these squares, but how many squares are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have all the squares. I can finish this thing. Now I'm assuming, because it's only 2 squares deep, that she intended for it to be longer. It's currently only 3. How did she do it? Anyway, sorry. I guess she just wove it in. This video is half an hour long. Holy crap. Okay. That's basically it. I will figure it out. I will figure the shawl out. That's it for this week. Yeah, that's it. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, whatever. I don't care. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, wait, that's not my outro. We will end on this roving. We didn't do roving, so here's some roving. We're going to end with this roving. I will see you in next video. Keep knitting. See you guys. Bye!